Step into the ring. Step into the ring.
going to unmute myself and I'm going to start the stream because we're here, hey! And they could hear you, and I didn't know where my input was to mute you. So, hello everybody. How's it going? We, as always, we are the amalgamation communication monster of Frenny. Let me stream this to you though, Denny. Okay, so sorry about that, everybody. Welcome to Post U Purple versus. Wow, this is how
Southern New Hampshire University.
There we go. SNHU. Sorry, I'm just clocking out of one job right into the other. A little bit of a rush time for me tonight.
The return of Frenny tonight.
We have to like somehow like train ourselves in the delay to like. You ever watch Fusion and Dragon Ball Z? How they like.
No.
Oh, well, in Dragon Ball Z, they literally have a technique where they can fuse two people together, but their voices are literally the two characters talking at the exact same time.
Oh, yeah.
So we need to learn.
I heard of that, yeah.
We need to learn how to do that with
Yes.
with the delay in mind.
Triple header tonight, baby. We got Smash Purple versus SNHU right now, and that's going to head right into Smash Orange, also versus SNHU. Very convenient.
I know.
So we should be able to get both matches done.
That was just by chance, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just by chance.
Oh my god.
We have one of each of our teams in the respective divisions. We should be getting started soon. I just gave them the thumbs up that we're good to go. But
what if they respond better to I don't know, what's another symbol for thumbs up in American kind of colloquial? What's a universal sign for thumbs up that's not thumbs up?
the okay, like the
okay, yeah, sure, the okay
Yeah.
sign. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
What if they respond better to that? You should have thought about that in advance.
Yeah. I know, I should have thought about that. Sorry, everyone.
It's all your fault. How's it going, E-Slug? How's things going? How's it going, Permish?
We should be able to. Sorry, I'm trying to eat dinner too. We should be able to get both matches done by 8 o'clock tonight, and then that'll head straight into my broadcast of our Valorant game. Versus Kuka College tonight.
Are you broadcasting that on Post U main channel? Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, there should be plenty of time though. Especially because we don't have to set up a new lobby and get a new team in here. SNHU's already going to be in here. So.
True. It's still 12 on 12 tonight, right?
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, Mondays is 9 versus 9 stocks, and Tuesdays is 12 versus 12. A lot of streams also do it by like the number of players left. So it'll be like players left 3, 3, or 4, 4, and then as each player is eliminated, they just move the number down. But I like using the stocks better because if you forget like how many times so and so died, you can always check the stocks. Like if somebody SDs one too many times or not enough or whatever, you can be like, hey.
There's been a couple times. There's been a couple times where I've had to like ask chat to be like, "Yo, I lost track of stocks. Anybody remember?" Like it's only happened like once or twice. The other night, what was it? You were playing against Fisher College, and I couldn't remember how many times. Which player was it? One of the players was watching, and I was like, "Dude, how many times did you die?" And he's like, "I died twice." I was like, "Thank you."
My man.
It was the Lucas player from Fisher. I forget what his name was.
Yeah. Sock'em or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Sock'em, something, yeah. Yeah, he's really good. Best Lucas I've seen in a while. You don't see Lucas too much.
There was a time I almost played Lucas in this game before.
Yeah?
Like, because I was a Lucas player in Brawl.
Before Banjo came out, and then you were like, my calling, Banjo is here.
Dude, I was my thought process was when Smash Ultimate came out, I was like, I'm gonna go right back to Lucas because honestly Lucas doesn't feel that different than he does in Brawl. It's not massively different. It's different enough, but like I was like, oh, I'm chill with this. But then I was like, oh, I'll play Palutena, and then I was like, no, I got bored with her. And then Davis started playing Palutena, and I was like, okay, cool, somebody's got Palutena. And then I was like, I'll do Cloud. And I stuck with Cloud for a while, and then Banjo came out. I was like, nope, I'm gonna intentionally decrease my chances of having a high tier character. But
okay, here we go.
Yeah, wait.
So we got a bit of a roster switch tonight. I'll fill you in here, Frisco, because I know
what's
you're
going on
probably
here?
scratching your head right now. Asthmatic and Great Betty Kenshiro are both unavailable for tonight's match. So due to that, we have to have a player from our orange team come in to sub, and that is going to be Crimson Vexus on the carry for us. So this is Crimson Vexus from orange team playing right now for purple team. We did ask SNHU's coach if they were okay with that, which they did agree to. And it is in the rulebook that a player from a lower division team can sub for a higher division team if needed. So
interesting. And I will say, Crimson has had a lot of strong showings the past few matches. Very strong anchor in many ways. Wow, early. I'm pretty sure that was an early stock.
Yeah, that was an F smash. He was in the 90s, I think. Is honestly perfectly kill time for Terry.
No!
Air dodge off stage. Can he recover? Nope. No. That's gonna be an SD.
Not quite.
Unfortunate.
Jeez. You hate to see it.
He was in the mid 90s, I think, which is the perfect time when you want to kill Terry because you don't have to deal with go meter, obviously.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Really well played from the Mario from SNHU so far. Now the real question is going to be, can Crimson take a stock here? That's what we're really looking at here, because 115 Mario, Light Breeze will kill him. He's not that heavy.
Correct.
And every single stock so important in these long crew battles. Nice down throw, up air string here. There's 4 into double air. Going off stage, can't find the last hit though. And Crimson really in a bit of a bind here. He needs to try to get at least one stock here.
Trying to go for the roll read, but gonna go.
Beating him in charging the smash. We've talked about that in practice. He charges these smash attacks kind of randomly when his opponents are off stage. That time it did end up working out for him. Doesn't mean it was a good decision, but if it was part of his plan to kind of bait Mario in to go for that last hit and then punish, it ended up working out. Does survive that F smash as he gets sent to the other side of the stage. And actually recovers. He's got Go Meter on, so he might be able to steal another stock here. 70% already now on the Mario. Blocks that up smash as well.
Now, these are the percents where Terry can very easily steal stocks. Go up smash, he's going to steal it.
Good secure there, though, from SNHU's Mario. Finds the up smash, and but Crimson does take one stock.
So that puts Post to 9, and NSHU to 11. Okay.
Now, this is both of the school's better teams. So, Post Purple is our #1 team, and SNHU, this is SNHU Blue, which is also their #1 team. So
interesting. It's very interesting, because the only time I've ever seen Crimson play has been as an anchor. So kind of seeing him get upgraded into this, and like as a front end, it's very it's very interesting. Granted, we saw like the unfortunate KO, the unfortunate SD rather at the start right there. But it happens, and you kind of.
A lot of the times these crew battles, I think, they come down to which, like in the close ones, I think they come down to which team makes the least amount of mistakes. Honestly. Definitely,
100%. It's like I don't even know. It's just. SDs you feel SDs so much more in crew battles in some ways. It's just like, especially if you're like a heavy character. Heavy characters have so much more to go with, and if you like in a crew battle, and if you SD, it's just like. Ugh.
Oh, we had a really interesting crew battle moment last night in Smash Academy Games match. It was our Kirby versus their Sora, and Sonic Adam, and he got the last kill in that particular round with the Kirby down B, but then like he didn't cancel it. So Sora went up. He died off the top. But as he was going to star die, or maybe he might have hit the front of the screen or whatever.
No, it was a star
He
KO.
blocked straight down. He blocked straight down and just died and SD'd from the block. And then the opponent lost their last stock.
Yeah.
So he ended
Sometimes
up losing an additional stock because he forgot to cancel the down beat. But yeah, things like that, like you wouldn't think of it in a normal match because like, oh, I won, right? But like in a crew battle, that mattered a lot, right? Because then he was down a stock. But looking at the standings right now, so for the NECC, we are in the NECC Northeast B division right now for Smash crew battles. And SNHU right now sitting in second place at a 4-1 game record.
Oh, wow.
9-2 in games and a 53-4 stock differential over the course of the season. So over the course of the entire season, this SNHU blue team has only lost 4 stocks.
That's crazy.
How? So
wow.
Just incredible stuff from so far from them. And the even more incredible part is they're not even in first place. That goes to NJCU, who is has a 62-4 stock differential and are 5-0 in games. So, purple team right now at 2-3 with a -13 stock differential, 4-6 in games, sitting at 5th place right now out of 8 teams. So for this particular Smash competition, the top 4 teams at the end of the regular season will advance to the playoffs. So this is an incredibly important game for the post-Eagles purple team. If we're able to secure a win here, or at least a win or two over the next few weeks towards the end of the season, we'll be able to lock in that playoff spot.
Yeah.
But right now it is NJCU, SNHU, Queens, Golden Gales, and Fisher College who are occupying those top 4 spots in the Northeast B division. Later on, once Post-Eagles Orange plays, they'll be looking to try to bump their record up and make it into the top 4 in Northeast A division. But here we go. We got Ming coming in for Smash Brothers Eagles purple team against the Mario player from SNHU blue.
Me.
What do you think about this, the Ridley Mario matchup, Frisco?
Ridley Kong. So, geez, Ridley's not that heavy. Mario's, he has all of the downsides of a heavy. He has a big heart box, and it's just like without the weight behind it. And Mario can combo characters for days. I feel like, and Ridley doesn't have like massive disjoints. He really has Nair, and he has some sword moves that are kind of slower, that are disjointed, but like nothing Mario can't navigate around. I feel like this is kind of a really tough one for Ridley.
And you already saw it there with a really nice combo string coming out from the Mario, getting Ming up to now 72%. Goes for an additional up air and doesn't find it towards the end of that.
No fair.
And Ming's struggling at the edge of the stage here and is going to roll into the F smash.
Yeah.
Nice prediction there from PD. I think they're all playing from different switches, so I think we can use their tags here.
Can we? Okay. So,
yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. So, I will say, Ridley is the same weight as, I think, Dark Samus, which is not that heavy.
Really?
It's a little over medium weight. It's not that heavy whatsoever. So it's like, you're just going to be able to combo Ridley, and he's just going to die super early.
Coming out from PD. Hello?
Dead.
He finds the stock incredible as 0 to death from PD, and you're starting to see why SNHU has only lost 4 stocks.
Yeah, it's just when you're this consistent with combos as Mario, characters like Ridley aren't going to be such a big deal. Though that back air is going to sneak it out.
Gets the stock. Yep. If the Eagles are able to deal with this Mario, it could mean that they'll be able to make the comeback. But these up airs, he's just so suffocating. Barely avoids that forward air.
You really need to DI out on those situations. It's like you need to. If you're DIing in at all, oh god, you're gonna get fair spiked.
Some people have actually said that if you do DI in those combos, you can actually just if you do it hard enough, you can tech the stage to survive.
That is
kind of
true.
do it that way. But
True.
It is a little bit more difficult, and you might as well just try to DI out.
Yeah.
When in doubt, DI out, as they say.
I like that.
Nice cape into the grab.
Oh,
and
no, he's dead.
Gonna mess him up. Oh, he's dead. That was the up B. I thought that was the side B.
Yeah, it was.
So Ming takes one more, and the Mario now down to 1 stock. But so far, has just been blazing through this post-Eagles purple team.
It's so unfortunate. Like, I understand the early up B a little bit. Like, if you're trying to recover like high to kind of do a general mix-up, because he recovered low generally that entire set. You do one kind of high mix-up, but unfortunately Mario has Flood. It's like Flood can mess up so many recoveries, especially if you try to like use the free fall from your up B to get back to stage.
Yep.
It's generally not such a great idea against a character like Mario. It's not. I understand it though. I understand it.
Yeah, I thought it was a side B. I thought he was fine, and then I realized he was in free fall, and I was like, oh, he's not fine. he is not fine.
At all. But it's just like, characters like Ridley. I feel like Ridley will do better against characters that don't have strong combo potential. They're going to do characters better against characters that have like, they're in their neutral. They're better off with like one-off hits. Like maybe I'm trying to think. Like I guess they could probably do better against characters like Roy, because Roy is not like the biggest combo character. Like sure they have like 2 and 3 hit combos, but Mario has legit like 4 and 5, sometimes 6 hit long strings, and that's like prime real estate for a character like Ridley.
Yep.
Especially when Mario's such a good recovery, it's not like you can be off stage as Ridley and kind of gimp Mario. It's just it's gonna be
it's tough. It's tough. You could maybe the only thing I can think of is maybe you try like a fastball nair or something to try to catch him off guard, but that's like, and maybe trade with something that he does. But yeah, your options are extremely limited in that matchup. In the edge guard situation, we will be having BK come out next for the Eagles. So this is going to be Dark Samus versus Mario with a single stock left.
I will also say BK has had a pretty strong showing too. Like considering BK is new to this team, he's just shown like the general bread and butters of Samus are strong with him. It's like, really really good at covering jumps from his opponents. It's very strong to like see him play, holding his own in a lot of these different matchups.
We've been working on a couple things with him in practice. Specifically, I remember watching back one of his fights, and I remember thinking that he used a lot of the down B, like an excessive amount of the down B. Like, it's a good move, don't get me wrong. It's good for zoning, it's good for ledge trapping, good for recovery mix-up, of course. But I just felt like he was using it like maybe a little bit too much. And so to see if I was right, I went and watched a Siski VOD. If you don't know, one of the best Dark Samus players in the world from Spain. Frequently teams with MK Leo in doubles games because they're both from Mexico, but or from Spain. Wait, is Siski from Spain or Mexico? He's from Spain, right?
I think he's from Spain. I thought he was EU.
He's from EU. Yeah, so he's from Spain. But anyways, I watched the Siski VOD and compared it to BK's game, and over the course of one stock versus a Wolf player. Well, let me go to Siski first. So Siski used Bomb a grand total of 5 times against a Palutena player on the first stock. You want to guess how many times BK used Bomb against a Wolf player in the same first stock? It lasted about maybe 60 seconds longer.
I'm going to say 13.
34 times
wow.
he used Bomb against this Wolf player. And I was just like, oh yeah, I think I was right. I think he's using Bomb a little bit much here. But great start here from BK. 65% already on this Mario, landing the charge shot as well. And Mario now camping on the platform with the fireballs, trying to look for an opening. Finds it with the down throw. But BK coming back on stage strong with that forward air.
So I will say, here's the thing. Actually, I really did like that DI in. That was actually interesting.
Yeah, I like the DI in from BK. He dodged the final up B coming out there from PD.
Yeah.
And
now here's the problem right now, though, is that Mario as a character does want to rely on jumps to kind of get things going, which is kind of great for Samus. If you're jumping, Samus can snuff you out with fair. But this Mario is actually doing a decent job zoning out Samus with Fireball on platform. I feel like BK needs to be a bit more vertical in like how he approaches. He doesn't. I know he's kind of hiding under platform a little bit, but Fireball as a move is going to descend down into and contest him. So he needs to find ways to avoid that a little bit more. Maybe set on top of the
B?
I think so.
That's crazy. He keeps falling out of it.
I need to take another look at it. Up smash is gonna take it.
Gets it. Yep. SNHU out to an incredible lead here. PD taking now 7 stocks, but the F smash will finally delete PD. from game 1, but a really, really strong showing there from SNHU's Mario.
Putting Post at 5 and SNHU at 9.
Now, good news, though. We have almost taken as many stocks from SNHU Blue in this game as they've lost the whole season. So, I mean, there is some good news there, I suppose.
The positivity. There you go. Thinking on the bright side. Purple's on top.
Yeah, so
number
it's gonna be
1
BK.
at most stocks.
Yeah, right. Most stocks taken from SNHU. BK gonna be up against the next player from SNHU here. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to put the stages up, but our stream is up on the TVs in the lab, so please go to the stage list in between each game if you could, because that way the players in there can see it. I usually just throw up like a JPEG of that on our TVs so that they can just look and see, so they don't have to constantly be like, wait, is that a starter? Is that a counter pick? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to you, Frisco, I have to explain the stage select rules every single time we have a game, and it's like it's the most frustrating thing, because like they change based on whether you're a home or away team too. So like 1 week it'll be like, okay, we ban first, and then so people think that we ban first every time, and it's like, no, we have to be the home team. And then it's like, well, how do you know if you're the home team? Like, well, you got to check the schedule. It's like this whole thing. So
I wish it would just be I generally do wish stuff like that would be kind of like a coin flip, you know. But
well, more or less it is, right? Like most of, like, I know for ECAC and NECC, both of the tournament organizers make sure that the teams through the course of the season have an equal, or as close as possible, equal number of home games, home and away games. So
I mean, if you want
to, it evens out in the end, but
it's true. If you want to just kind of avoid that initial start thing, you could always just gentleman to PS2, which was what most people do.
Yep.
It's gone to the point though where I kind of wish PS2 wasn't on the stage list. We see so many games on PS2. It's like, which I know if you ban PS2, they're just gonna start going to small battlefield. So it's like,
right.
what are you gonna do?
Right. So I actually think I like stage lists where Small Battlefield and PS2 are not both on the starters.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, and I wanted to ask you, did you watch any of the Gimvitational?
You mean the Ludwig, or Gimvitational?
Not the one that just happened. This was a couple months ago. The Gimvitational. They had a really interesting stage rule set. Did you watch any of that?
I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't pay. But like I never got to finish it. What was the deal with the stage list?
It was really, really interesting. The way they did it was instead of banning individual stages, he lumped stages into categories like groups. So like Small Battlefield, Pokemon Stadium 2, and like I don't remember, I think it was Smashville or something, or Kalos, were all in the I think it was Small Battlefield PS2 and Kalos were all in the 2 platform category, and you could ban the 2 platform category, right?
Okay.
And then there was like FD, Hollow Bastion, and like Town and City were in another one. You could ban that group of stages, right? And there were a lot more stages on the list. And there were also like groups of stages with hazards on, like for example Yoshi's with the cloud guy that moves around. So for hazards,
Randall.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I forgot his name, Randall.
Back.
So yeah, exactly. So
I actually like that. That's actually an interesting idea.
Oh, I lied. Everyone's playing from PD's account. Sorry, whoever PD actually is. But
I would have said that this was the canon matchup, but then I realized it's not.
Yeah, not quite. Almost. And definitely not on this stage.
True. No, you don't remember the time in Metroid where they fought in front of like little dogs in a raccoon?
It's the multiverses. Nice there. Better tech though from BK. Nice job avoiding that. And good up B out of shield as well.
Can't SDI out of that with a big body like that.
Yeah, true. Nice off-stage presence though.
I think Jump was burned. Jump was no, it wasn't burned.
No, he's good. Yeah, I think it was. I think you saw the bomb jump.
I think so too.
BK loves to do that off stage to kind of mix it up. 79% now on this Ridley. Let's see if BK can try to close the gap a little bit here for post. And do take at least one more stock here. That will be as many stocks as SNHU has lost all game. Missile will connect off stage, but PD is fine. He's got multiple jumps there on the Ridley.
I don't think this matchup is that bad for Ridley, because Ridley's kind of quick on the ground, and he generally doesn't want to commit till his jump's too hard. So when he's just kind of on the ground shielding, it's probably a bit manageable. And once he gets in on Samus, he probably has generally better disjoints than Samus does. So it's probably not that atrocious for Ridley.
It's pretty even so far on this first stock. Again, BK with that disadvantage of the one stock. I love the drop-off charge shot, though.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff from BK. And but Post still at a significant disadvantage here in game one. Overall stocks.
Yeah, but still, when you do commit to those jumps, Samus is going to kind of snuff you out, keeping off stage. Dash attack, not quite going to take it from across stage.
I love BK's new use of the tether recovery, but that dash attack will find the stock, and BK now down to his last stock.
Is that something you've been working on with tether recoveries?
Yep, that was the other thing we were working on. Using bomb too much and the getting those fast tether recoveries. Like he would tether recover, and then he would just kind of hang there and make himself a little bit too vulnerable. You know what I mean?
That could have been confirmed from bomb. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. He would just kind of make himself a little bit too vulnerable in those instances, and he didn't realize he could snap to stage like quicker after using the tether. Down tilt gets him to 136. DK really needs to find this stock for the Eagles if they have any hope in this game.
Yeah. Oh! I guess he found it. That's one way to find it.
Ooh, I mean, a miss input, we take those, but Eagles still got a long way to go. Down throw combo off stage.
Nice.
He's going to land. Woo!
That's safe. Was that safe on shield, or did he low profile it?
I'm not sure, but in any case, BK on the ropes now, 93%. Can he close out this last stock? Close the gap here for the Eagles.
I think Zaire is like Zaire approaches, or like is kind of the right move against a character like Ridley, who's really big. Up B's gonna contest that down air.
Yeah, crazy. I didn't know that contested like that. I love that though. BK slowly closing the gap, looking for a 2 stock here.
Down tilt's gonna get not gonna get punished. I thought
oh wow. I like BK's use of the missiles as well. Trying to protect himself off stage, but that dash attack, no, he's gonna survive.
Not quite enough. Nice
recovery.
Uppy!
Up the shield, 37% now on the Ridley. Oh, that's, going for the grab. Does get punished, but still hanging on to that final stock. He has not been able to find those 2 frames.
Really, dash attack has done so much work this match. So is the up B out of BK right now.
Yeah, for real, as he lands another one now. And now, SNHU's Ridley got to be a little nervous here. Another dash attack, but it's super stale now. And now it's not even going to come close to killing.
I think I do. Oh, jab doesn't kill. No, that doesn't kill.
Yeah, Ridley's jab will not kill.
Oh, the 2 frame finally coming out.
He was not. That wasn't a 2 frame. He was actually just the wrong way. He was facing the wrong way. So that's why he didn't snap to stage. So he didn't actually snap to ledge there. So that wasn't a true 2 frame. Good job though by the Ridley player from SNHU recognizing that and going for that extremely high reward, extremely low risk play, which is why 2 frames are so popular, of course. But BK, fantastic job in that round.
How many stocks did Ridley lose? I lost track.
He's down to last stock. So
7. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
One thing I did notice is that towards the end, BK was starting to rely a bit on releasing fully charged neutral B and then immediately grabbing after. There were 3 instances I think I counted where he would mid-stage fire the neutral B, Ridley would grab it, Ridley would roll, and then BK went for grab, and then Ridley would already be behind him. So
and that's actually another thing that we're trying to work on as well is with BK specifically, I've noticed that when he plays, he tends to have a flowchart of options that he goes through in his mind and will just kind of automatically go through them no matter what actually happens. He did that, which you just mentioned, and then another pattern he has is where he'll do a small or medium charged charge shot, and then fire it and then go into a dash attack or a forward air like immediately after, like no matter what, whether they shield, whether they jump, whether they roll back, whether they perfect shield it, like no matter what his opponent does, like he always has that second and third step that he goes through. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to talk to him about like it's a good like series of moves to do together, but just make sure you're like actually watching what's happening and reacting to what's happening instead of just being like, all right, I'm gonna do my charge shot into dash attack into forward air now and then just do it no matter what, you know what I mean? So
exactly,
that's another thing that we've been working on as well, is just trying to be a little bit more intentional with going for those options.
Do you have the chat open right now?
No.
BK says, let's not give away all the flow charts.
Well, hey, I gotta help you. I mean, the long run's gonna help you out, right? Like, if you keep getting punished for it, then guess what? Like, eventually you gotta mix it up.
Yeah. Now, here's a matchup that is super bad for Ridley. I feel like I don't know how it really kind of does against Snake. Though, granted, he has side B. Side B is probably pretty good against Snake, being able to kind of negate a lot of General Snake's approaches. But, dude, you're going to be naring on Snake's shield. You're not going to be lasting long. You're going to be hitting grenade every time. So pretty even right
so
now.
Far, though, yeah. 82 after that grab combo. Nice C4. Kenny has to take this stock immediately to even have a sliver of a chance.
Yeah.
Side B is going to land and put the Eagle Snake main off stage. Ooh, that could have been a little spicy there.
Yeah. In this matchup, Kenny definitely needs to be like more vertical with his approach. He cannot stay planted on the ground, and I feel like that's kind of something he tends to do. He likes to kind of turtle a little bit, and in this matchup, it might be a little tough. He kind of needs to be vertical and enforce Ridley to try to approach him, or else you're gonna get side beat like that.
They'll survive though. Snake's pretty heavy.
Indeed. F tilt, but the weak hit.
Yep. Doing a good job contesting him off stage. Ooh, barely missing that up smash. And there's another one. Yep. Yeah. I don't think Kenny very familiar in this matchup as well. I think he has a little bit of matchup inexperience.
Yeah, you generally need... Ooh, that's going to take it, though. Yep.
Yep. Nikita finds it, but posts down to their final 2 stocks now with 6 more to go from SNHU, but we will, crucially, see their 3rd player.
Very much so. Down to 2 stocks. Jeez. So, like, in that matchup, you definitely need to be constantly moving. Like, if you can kind of more so, like, stay on on platforms and move between platform and the ground, you don't want to be in shield as much. But Snake has, like, these movement options where he can, you know, be vertical, and Ridley has to try and contest him, like, up in the air, and he doesn't have, like, sure, he has up air, but is he going to contest with grenade on the way up or down? Nair. As long as you're avoiding side B, there's not a ton more Ridley can do, especially against, like, you know, an approach on Snake. It's, I don't know. I feel like as long as you're moving, you can be schmoving.
Yeah, definitely correct there. So it's gonna be Kenny on the Snake with 2 stocks remaining. Update SNHU to 6 as well.
What did I do? Oh, correct. Yep.
So I need to get in touch with Duffy, their coach, to see if they want to wait until this match is done before starting our orange versus yellow matchup for them, or if we're going to just start at 7, because we do have another setup here. We could just start at 7, but it's going to be a Bowser player for SNHU Blue here as their 3rd player. Now, this is a matchup that Kenny does have a lot of experience in, thanks to Kenshiro, who is unfortunately not available for the match tonight due to a prior obligation. But let's see if
no punish.
Let's see if Kenny can unlock the final player from SNHU here.
I was at 36%. Looking pretty good right now. Oh, you're gonna get punished by your own grenade.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why he dashed in for a grab there with the grenade. Going for the F smash. That does get shielded though.
A lot of punishes that are like have been kind of missed from both players' ends right now.
Yeah, maybe there's a little bit of lag this match or something. Players just been used to it.
Nice.
But it's been same switches for both teams, so maybe not. But sometimes it does take a little bit to get used to that that initial online lag.
Oh, that could have been a grab.
The there. I don't think he realized or meant for that to actually be a drag down, but it ended up working.
That was so sneaky.
He sticks him, but shield from the Bowser player, and very even now, going off stage for the forward air, and the Eagles now down to their final stock.
Cypher can't withstand Bowser's claws. Up tilt, not quite strong enough for this. Oh,
I was practicing with Kenny earlier today, and in fact, like right before the match, pretty much. I said I feel like his up tilts are like Thanos; they're just inevitable.
I was like, what do you mean?
Perfectly timed. He finds another one, but it's still gonna be a bit of a uphill battle here, especially down to already now 68%, and this Bowser is pretty good.
Yeah, indeed. It's just one of those things. Let's see if Kenny can reveal the last player as well. But at 68%, you know, especially against another heavy who's even heavier than Snake, trades don't mean nearly as much against a character like Bowser.
Oh, I love that Nikita, though.
True.
Good setup.
Jumping from ledge, super safe option.
Yep, that will trade, though, just like you said. Grenades to cover his approach back to the platform, or back to the stage, rather. Ooh, again, gets hit by his own grenade.
It's been happening a lot this match.
But that one will trade.
Oh, that was so sneaky.
I love that.
Throw your punch right into the grenade.
Oh, that's going to do it, though.
That
I love that dash crouch cancel left tilt.
Yeah.
Kenshiro does that a lot as well on Bowser. Really, really good. It's like, it's such a good burst range for Bowser to just kind of get in there. It almost feels like you're playing like Street Fighter or something where you do like a quarter circle and like dash in and then like a quick like jab for the KO.
Yeah.
But SNHU Blue will take game 1. That was, remind me, they had 5 stocks remaining, right? He only took. Did he take 1 from the Bowser there?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay, so 5-0 SNHU game 1. Let's see if it's going to be the same player order here for game 2. I'm going to message Duffy right now and see if they want to start the other match.
Yeah, go for it.
Right now on time, or if they want to just wait till this one's done.
Now again, because
doesn't want to use it anymore.
Because we aren't NECC matches, starters are only available beginning into this next round. So we're either going to see Battlefield, Smashville, Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, or Small Battlefield. As we were talking about before, generally we don't see Pokemon Stadium 2 and Small Battlefield on the same side of the list. Usually one of them is delegated to counter picks, and counter picks are only available after the first match. So, you know, more than likely, I assume we're just going to be playing on PS2. People like PS2 a lot. And we don't quite know, you know, we don't know who's necessarily entering in here at this point.
Yeah.
PS2 is like probably the most neutral stage in the game, you know, generally, though there are some characters that can really benefit from it more than others.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think the most polarizing?
I agree with that.
What do you think is the most polarizing stage in the game?
Final Destination.
You think so?
You see. Oh yeah, with characters like Kazuya and Steve in the game, like that Final Destination is such a huge stage to just have against them or to have for them. You know, right? Like you saw that clip of Myron. I think it was at Summit where he was playing against. I think it was Akola, and he bans stages for Steve. And then Akola picks Final Destination and then picks Kazuya. And you saw Myron just like, oh. You saw his face like.
You know, that is kind of true. I would have said before, like, all right. I would have said Kalos, then FD, or maybe FD on 3, and no, FD would have been 2. FD would have been 2. But no. Maybe it's kind of more even with Kalos than I think because of characters like that, like Kazuya. Like, you're probably right in that instance. Though I think of Kalos as like the zoner stage. Like, if you are a zoner who can cover your options, oh my god, what do you do to like catch somebody that's like just camping out that side platform? It's like, but
it's hard, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like you can do the same thing on FD if you really kind of try. So that's true,
yeah.
And especially for like FGC characters, Final Destination will definitely kind of blow up other characters.
Yeah, I mean, Kalos does have the whole wall jump thing too for a lot of characters that they can take advantage of that.
True.
To mix up their recoveries or go for nifty looking edge guards or whatever, or surprising edge guards. But yeah, I think I would still have to stick with FD here,
Yeah.
because of just how good it is for certain members of the cast. It's just like, you know, it's almost like playing against, you know, a better version of that character on those stages.
It's kind of it's also funny to me that even though this game has been, how long has this game been out? Like how many years?
December 2018. It came out 3 days before my daughter was born.
Oh jeez. Oh my god.
So I'll always know exactly how old Smash Brothers Ultimate is.
So what is it? It's gonna be 4 years old.
I missed a great opportunity for a joke. I should have said I will always know how old my daughter is.
Jesus. That were wow, nice.
Love you, Violet.
So it's gonna be 4 years at this point, right? My math is okay. 4 years.
Yeah, she's coming up on 4.
Oh, that's congratulations.
I refer to Smash Brothers Ultimate as a she. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. we gotta mess around when we can because there's a long break between games. I'm actually gonna step out for a second to make sure we're all good to go for Game 2 here. And also, Duffy has not gotten back to me yet about whether they want orange versus yellow to start right at 7. So I'll be right back while I try to figure that out.
Okay.
And then hopefully we'll get started soon.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, my screen. So again, we are only going to be seeing either Battlefield, Smashville, Town City, Pokemon Stadium 2, or Small Battlefield. There is a little bit of a delay, though. Not quite sure if it's a disagreement on stage list. Sorry, on specific stage, or if we're kind of waiting on the response that, you know, Denny's waiting for. I guess we'll see in the meantime. I hope everybody's doing well tonight, though. Let me in. If they won't play, I will. Oh, bike BK. Where'd you going, BK? Oh. Falco versus Ridley. Oh, geez. Now, Falco, one of the premier combo characters in this game, especially against a character like Ridley. Ridley is gonna have a tough time with this one, I feel like. Though Ridley does have some options to try and catch Falco in shields, such as side B. Falco doesn't have incredible disjoints, whereas Nair on Ridley can kind of contest in some situations. But, you know, I feel like Ridley does have to take a bit more time in a matchup like this.
Well, Ming coming out first here for posting Game 2. This Falco player off to a great start, but a grab lands from Ming. That's going to be a little bit of damage. Can't find anything off of that, though. Drag down into the throw, into the up air.
Combo.
Good DI from Ming. Not quite enough to find the stock yet.
It's just, in these situations, like, what do you do? I guess you just approach with, like, landed Nair a lot. It's like, what do you do as Ridley?
Yeah,
you have to be so patient.
Yeah, can't use the fire either, as you just saw him reflect it.
Yeah, and you're going to get up smashed out of shield like that.
I'm Smash finds the first stock in SNHU. out to another lead here. Side B lands, though, and that's going to be an Edgeguard situation.
Very nice
Good
reflector.
reflector. Yep. Second side B does not land.
F tilt.
I love the aggression here from Ming, though. He has gotten him down to 111%. Oh, but that's an up tilt. That's a combo starter. Only gets 33% out of it, though.
Nair to grab.
Ooh, I love that down tilt. Instant reverse back air. Uh-oh. Wow, he got himself really vulnerable there. Was lucky he did not get punished.
I think I would
but
like
I love
to see...
that down tilt to... Oh, no.
No. Yeah, you
Just
can't,
off on the timing there.
You can't contest that with a command grab. You can't. I would probably like to see a bit more grab coming out of Ming in this matchup, especially when he gets close, because a lot of these punishes have been out of shield. Nair drag downs into grab, up throw.
Wow, so many good combos coming out here from the Falco player.
Yes, but Falco is not the heaviest character, so this is kill percent, especially for a character like Ridley. Up tilt to back air.
Ming has to find the stock, or this is going to be another...
Ooh!
Oh, wow, he contested it!
Yeah, he did it!
He didn't learn his lesson, but it didn't matter. He still found the stock. Back air, we'll take it immediately after, though, and it'll be 9 to 11. Again, I think, right? It's the same thing as game one?
Yes. Yes.
Just got word from Duffy as well that they do want to wait for this game to be done before starting orange versus yellow. So let me just let them know real quick.
Sounds good. Now, Falco. Falco is a combo character. Falco will benefit from things like a triplat, able to kind of get follow-ups from it. But Falco also has good horizontal kind of coverage with things like laser and reflector. You probably want to bring him to a dual plat. Have that little bit of verticality, just enough to kind of get over certain bits of his kind of zoning potential. Probably don't want to bring him to a triplat, though, especially because Falco has such quick vertical movement. If you're standing on top platform, he can keep you there. He can really keep you there. And
absolutely. He's kind of like, I guess, you kind of think of him in the same vein as you'd think of Mario when thinking about stages, because the platforms can, one, extend his combos somewhat, but more so than that, like you just said, about he can just get up there and get you, because I think he has one of, if not the highest initial jump height out of the entire cast. Highest jump, double jump in the entire cast. So, which makes sense. I mean, he is a bird. So.
Bird. But you know what's funny is he also his up B is not nearly as good as Fox's.
Very true.
Yeah,
very true. So there's
kind
that.
Of funny.
There is that trade-off there. I feel like his reflector is better though. I'd be interested to see what where Fox is in relation to Falco on people's tier lists. Now, going by results, it's going to be a little bit skewed, obviously, because you have light.
Yeah.
And he's going to be skewing those results because, being the best player in America, he's going to be winning a lot of tournaments as Fox, and that's going to kind of skew the results. If you're looking at a tier list based on tournament results, best Falco representative I can think of off the top of my head is probably Tilde, and he is nowhere near on the level Light is. Like, he would give him a good match, I think, but, I don't even remember where Tilde is on the PGR.
I don't remember
the latest
either.
PGRU, but I think he might be top 50, or maybe in Area 51. I'm not sure, but I think he did make it on. If I'm,
I would probably say maybe this is probably a bit. I would make a guess that there's probably when it comes to Falco representatives, it's probably a bit more at the high level than there is high level Foxes. Fox has Light and Passeraman, whereas Falco has Tilde. There's
ZD2 for Fox.
And what's his name? Larry Lur. There we go.
Yeah. But doesn't he play Falco actually now?
Yeah, he plays Falco.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Sorry, I thought we were talking about Fox mains. Yeah.
No.
Well, he actually plays both, right? Doesn't he play both?
He plays Wolf and Falco. Falco is
Wolf. That's right. Yeah.
Falco's like his quote unquote main, but Wolf is like the character he has like the most results with.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He's very aware that his Wolf is probably stronger than his Falco, but I think he considers himself a Falco main. Or no, he considers himself a Donkey Kong main, but he plays Falco for all the bad matchups.
I am getting the sense that Crimson did not change his name here because he keeps randomly going for grabs.
Yeah.
So I think maybe he didn't change his control scheme here.
And
I don't know. We're playing it out.
Yeah, I gotta roll with it, I guess, in those situations.
Yeah, another SD though here from Crimson. So far, not a very good showing, but you definitely have to eliminate those kinds of mistakes against a team of SNHU's caliber.
Yeah,
and this is a beautiful combo coming out here from the Falco player. Reads it into the up smash. Oh my lord.
Really
quick. It's going to go right into that charged F smash. I don't know what it is with our players today and challenging these charged F smashes with with abilities or whatever. But
I mean, the record's in their favor so far.
Yeah. Oh, nice tech. Yeah. That was not a situation where I think you would expect to need to tech there. So really nice reaction there from the Falco player, but that's going to be a kill for sure. Get rid of that go meter. Things are going to be really tough for Crimson now.
Yeah, and it's like especially a character like Terry, it's like you kind of need to rely on killing Falco kind of early and taking advantage of his weight because you're both combo characters, but Falco has zoning tools. You don't as Terry. It's like you have power wave, but you're gonna really try and go contest laser with that thing. It's like, it's tough. You need to be kind of like in that 45 against Falco. He can still contest you when you approach. It's probably a relatively tough match for Terry. And down air.
Oh, wow. And just like that, a 3-stock from the Falco player from SNHU. And this match is probably all but over. It's just a matter of making it official at this point. Barring some crazy heroics from BK and Kenny here. Now, the last two left, right? Yeah, because Ming went first this time, yeah.
Yes. And I feel like, especially against a character like Falco, with a reflector and laser, this is a character that can kind of be very annoying for Snake, especially if Snake recovers high. Falco can contest him all the way up there. Hit his little feet with a little bit of his own feet, and it's just, killing off the top is not that hard for Falco.
Yeah.
And if you're Samus, it's probably a bit more even, I would say, if you're Samus. Though you can always, though Falco can always reflect neutral B right back. It's a tough one. That is a tough one. I don't know. I don't quite know who you send out against.
I think he got like 40% just from lasers right at the start of that game, and then like Crimson kept going for grabs when he was like not even anywhere close to him, which made me think that he had the wrong control scheme.
I believe it.
Or wrong name, but alas, the game was played out. Whether or not he had the wrong control scheme, we will never know. But
you will know in a few minutes when this is over.
Yeah, BK will be coming out next year for post. Gonna try to deal with this Falco, but gonna be tough with that reflector.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just the characters that are remaining, unless somebody wants to switch it up. Though, I mean, do either of them have like a strong Falco experience behind them? I'm trying to think of anybody who's played Falco recently that they've played against.
Kenny did scrim against Blue, the Falco player from Fisher, the other day. And he did pretty well against him. But I mean, it's hard to tell. I think Blue and this guy from SNHU are probably about on similar, if not the very same playing field in terms of skill. So it'll be interesting, but I think Kenny and BK just simply have way too many stocks that they need to go through. And SNHU has already shown that they have at least three, and likely 4 very strong. Well, I mean, I guess they have shown their 4th player if the Falco player was the one who didn't go in round 1, which I'm guessing that's probably the case. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very tough uphill climb for us. Even if we're able to miraculously come back in this one, we still have to then win the next one. So, but if it's going to happen, it's going to start here. BK has to get these 2 stocks from this Falco before losing any, honestly. Losing 1 would be okay. Any more than that, and it's going to be really, really tough.
Does BK stand for Bonky Kong?
No, but it should.
BK. Donkey Kong.
I like it.
Donkey Kong is here.
Yeah, so this is just gonna be so hard, I think, for BK. He's not gonna be able to play this like he normally wants to play every matchup. Like, I think that's something that a lot of people talk about when they talk about characters and their ease of play. Like, some characters are good because not necessarily because they're good and have good frame data, but just because they play every single matchup the same. So you don't have to think about, you know, having a different game plan versus so-and-so. You know what I mean?
Steve.
Okay, once again, not snapping to ledge with his recovery and gonna get punished for probably about 40% for it. Nice back throw off stage, though. Well, I think that was probably a misinput. Yeah, swinging at Ghost there made probably a bit of a misinput.
But Kenny hasn't come up
yet.
There's the
reflector. Yeah, there's the reflector we were talking about. Yeah, another. Yep, just sitting back. I love the use of the Zair, though, once he starts seeing the reflector a little bit more.
Yeah, Zair is definitely going to be the key. And that's
going up stage for the fair, and that will find the stock. Great edge guard there by the Falco player from SNHU.
And such a strong move.
Post about to be in a whirl of hurt here.
17% at 91 on this Falco. And it's like, how, as Samus, you kind of got to get in to seal the stock on Falco. And it's like, if he just keeps deciding to hit Reflector out, what do you do? I guess you got to Zair in. That's like really, you got to get confirmed some Zair. That's what it boils down to. You need to be really patient with that.
Yeah.
Like that.
I love that Zair into grab. I like it. Good start. Now he's got to look for the actual stock here, but going for, you know, like you said, he's got to close the gap here. Go for a smash attack or something. He just, like I said, he can't play this matchup like he would play other matchups, right?
Yeah,
Up B's not going to find it. 123 now.
And you can see the
potentially
patience.
Find it.
You can see the patience coming out of Falco right now. He's just walking, not really doing a ton, not really moving a whole lot. Kind of getting a lot of punishes off of BK right now.
Yeah, he knows he doesn't need to. He's playing this matchup really well. BK floating over. He's going to get caught by that up tilt. Air dodges into it again. Avoids that one, though.
Yeah, these combos
aren't
aren't so tight as the previous sets were.
Oh, sneaking in that charge shot, and he's at 164% now. Up B, that one will find the stock, crucially, for post. BK really has to find this last one, but he's already at 105. Into the back, up tilt back air. Classic Falco stuff.
Classic. You love to see it. Well, in this case, you know, you don't want to see it. You want to. In this case, if you're post, you want to see Samus kind of punching Falco's face. But hey, you take some, you lose some. You know.
And there's what we were talking about with the platforms. He's able to keep him up there, going for the spike, but
good
just
DI out.
barely missing.
Ooh, catching the landing with punching reflector. Cutting under platform. Gonna punish that up tilt with down throw into fair. Good damage coming up on PD right now. Oh, that DI
almost took the stock. Oh my.
That was
I did not think that was about to take the stock. Oh, grab down tilt.
Punished on hit. Very good jump.
Yeah, I love that recovery. Nice job there by BK to get back on stage. This is risky though. Yep, he's just gonna go for the up tilt immediately.
I think jump was burned. Oh, it wasn't, but now it's
I think he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead.
I thought he was going to go for the disrespect, and I was going to be angry for BK.
He was thinking about it.
Yeah. But, post down to 3, and NSHU down to 10. 7 stock differential.
Yeah, this is going to make our playoff run for NECC quite difficult, because we've already lost to Fisher and Queens. Have we played NJCU as well? Can't remember if we played NJCU. But it might work out. It might work out, depending on the schedule. If Fisher hasn't played Queens, SNHU, or NJCU yet, and they're scheduled to play them, and they end up losing, could potentially put us in a tiebreaker situation, or we might even be able to leapfrog into 4th place, because I believe we still have to play Arcadia and NEC and MCC. A lot of C's there. Which are the
CCCC.
which are the 6th, 7th, and 8th place teams in our division right now. So let me actually take a look at the schedule. Northeast B. So we are playing against... Oh, there's actually only one more game, and we're playing MCCC. So, yeah, this is pretty much gonna lock us into not making playoffs. This is pretty much a must-win for us this game to have any shot at playoffs.
Well, it means now they have to actually start trying.
I forgot that every single team has a bye in week 8 for some reason. So this is actually the second to last match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the NECC Northeast B division. It's likely looking like we'll finish in 5th place here.
So what you're telling me is that this is going to be the most epic losers run of all time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now, Snake versus Falco. I mean, I don't feel like this. I feel like this is still like a matchup that can be pretty tricky for Snake. It's just like, what, he's just gonna be he's gonna be throwing a reflector on your shield, kind of bouncing grenades back whenever you try to throw them. It's like, what do you really do?
Yeah, the Falco laser spam can really mess up with your grenade plans as well. You have to be very cognizant of, you know, kind of you want to try to stay in that like medium range, so that you can kind of use those grenades, but you're not really at so much of a pressure of the laser spam. But Falco player from SNHU not really using the lasers too much. Yeah, there we go. Starting with it.
Relying on a lot of reflector.
Yeah, starting with the. Oh, but here's the up air spam.
Yeah, it's just like. You need to be in boxing range of Falco at that point as Snake.
Yeah.
You do have generally better boxing tools. But then it's like if Falco does get a hit in, he's going to carry you, you know? Like,
right.
It's
kind of what I was saying. Like, you need to stay in that, like, kind of medium range.
Yeah, oh. I actually did not dislike that F smash. It wasn't the worst thing ever, I don't think, to try and go for it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. You will get the punish on that dash attack, though. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Oh wow, the parry on that C4.
Up tilt. Oh, not quite enough to swap dodge that.
Yeah. Until he's looking for it. He does find his way back to neutral, though.
He just really opted to stay in shield.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of funny watching Falco's. Wow. Those confirms are so solid right now for Falco.
I'm honestly surprised that up tilt will find the last stock, but I'm honestly surprised that you know, Falco doesn't do better at you know, just in general as a character. I feel like he's a really solid character.
Yeah. The only problem is like his general horizontal mobility is not that great. He has incredible vertical mobility. He does, and like he can really kind of push, you know, like that vertical advantage in a lot of ways, but his like up smash isn't the most consistent kill move ever. People can kind of fall out of it, and it has kind of shallow it has shallow potential. Like you can low profile it pretty easily, and sometimes Falco can struggle to get the kill if he's not up tilting directly onto your shield. So in that way, I still consider Falco to be a high tier character, but definitely not top tier. It's like he can have trouble securing these sort of things. Especially if you have means of kind of getting around his reflector and laser, but
so we'll see if Kenny can pull off the miracle run against SNHU here. But you know, a decent showing I think tonight from the Eagles, but taking what 7 stocks game 1.
Yeah, I expect Kenny to get
so
2-3 stocks in a row.
Yeah, so far just 3 in game 2, though, as now a Pokemon Trainer player coming out from SNHU. Not sure who this is from game 1. This has got to be someone that we've seen already.
No, this is PD. We've seen PD. This is PD. You know, there's PD1, PD2, and PD3.
Yeah, they're all PD.
Yeah, the collective player known as PD.
Right. Starting with Ivysaur, though, that's a very interesting choice. What do you think about that, Frisco?
I'm surprised we aren't seeing Squirtle, to be honest. I think Squirtle's pretty grab heavy. I feel like that
true. That's true, but Ivysaur is so good against Snake. You have Razor Leaf spam, and you also have that massive down air. to protect against or to try to two-frame Snake's recovery.
True, that's very true. So I don't. It's definitely not a bad choice by any means. Especially like you are forcing Snake to approach. That is essentially what you are doing. Though if Snake does approach, Snake does have obviously.
Oh, up to C4. Does he switch to Charizard here? No, he doesn't.
He will now.
Charizard switch. Yep, you gotta expect that as the Snake there. You know, for 1 maybe sure. 2 okay.
Good DI.
3 though, he's gonna switch to Charizard.
Yeah.
Ooh. 1. Oh, he gets the stock in return though.
Yeah.
But the Eagles down to their last stock.
They have unlocked Kenny's ultimate potential. 1 stock left, he will have the ultimate 3 stocks experience going right now.
I always think Razor Leaf is like a boomerang, and it'll come back. And it just like every single time I play against Pokemon Trainer, I always think that, and I don't know, like.
The funny thing is, I don't think you're alone. I think a lot of players, even like high-level players, still think that sometimes, for some reason. Like sometimes I'll watch him play, and I'm like, no, it's not coming back.
It just looks like it does, you know.
What? Wait.
Oh,
he hit a grenade. Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was really close though.
Oh, up tilt, not that big.
Whoa. Another, what is that called? Blaze Rush?
No, Flare Blitz.
Flare Blitz, thank you. Yeah, something like that. Generic fire word, generic charge word. Oh, up tilt, oh, there's another one.
Let's see if Snake's heavy. He can make a lot of use at high percents. You know, this is within the realm of possibility, especially if you get a sneaky fair off stage. Kenny can bide his time and stay at a distance. Ivysaur needs to commit to snag the kill. Really good throw, just kind of getting around grenade.
Yeah, good timing there. Nice job holding shield, not getting hit by that second part of the up smash.
Oh,
so potent for Charizard. I like the switch to Charizard here as well. Yep, that back air is just so massive. And SNHU is going to take it. What was that? 7 stocks left, right? So 5-0-7-0.
Correct, yes.
Yep. Good stuff from them. That is going to do it for game 1 of our Quadra header tonight. 4 matches in a row. So we've got SSBU Orange going up against SNHU Yellow in just a few minutes. So keep the stream active, Frisco, but if you could just please double tap that recording button for me so we can get this on a different file.
Sounds good.